Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today is day 8 and the problem is power of 2. So let's read the problem statement and try to understand the given examples. So given an integer, write a function to determine if it is a power of 2. So we have to check the given integer is a power of 2 or not. If it is true, then we have to return true, else we have to return false. So for example 1 is a power of 2 which is power 0, so it is true. 16 is a power of 2 which is 2 to the power 4, so 16 is also true. 218 is not a power of 2, so it is false. And the number, there is no constraint and all. So let me first explain you like mathematically how we can solve this. So here let me explain little bit the approach of mathematical approach. So mathematically, if the number is a power of 2, so we can divide that number, if number is power, if we can check the number is odd, must be even first. So number is even and we can continuously divide by 2 until the number reduced to 1, so basically reduced to 1 or not. So this is a simple mathematical idea, and in the end we will check. So how we will implement? So it's very simple implementation. First we will check if number is less than or equal to 0, then we will return simply false because it is not possible, and otherwise we will use the while loop. First we will check whether we will divide continuously if n is even. So if it is even, then do again and again and divide the n by 2. So divide the n by 2, and in the end we will just check if n is reduced to 1 or not and return. So this is a very simple iterative solution. So let's try to compile our code. So code is compiling and it's correct answer for 1. Let's try few custom test cases and given other test cases. So other test cases are 16 and 218, and let's try for 0, let's try for 8, let's try 15. So few custom test cases and given all examples. So whether it is passing or not. So it is passing. So let's submit our solution first. This is iterative solution mathematically. So this is accepted, and complexity of this is like we are every time dividing the number, so it is log n. Complexity of this solution is O of log n. So let's try to implement it recursively. If try first yourself, pause the video, and then if you are not able to figure out, then check my solution. So let me implement the recursive solution, comment out this code, iterative one first, and this will be okay. Because of it I need to add here as well. So this is now for the recursive solution, what we can do, we just simply return and check if number is should be greater than 0 and number should be even. So number should be even, and the recursive call is also is power of 2 is also even. So n divided by 2 is give us true. So once it run for all and reach until 1, and here there is one place, and we have to check once it is reduced to 1, then we have to return true. So this is the condition with that. Let's compile our code, recursive solution. So recursive solution is compiled and we are getting expected answer for the custom test cases. Let's submit our recursive code. It is accepted. So this is mathematical, iterative and recursives. Let me explain you another solution like using bit manipulation. So for bit manipulation, let me again comment out the recursive code first and take this function definition for the bit manipulation approach. So for bit manipulation, if I write down the number in a binary representation, So this is, if I write down the number in a binary representation, so what will happen, let us say I have number 1 and I am writing this in a binary representation. So this can be let us say I am taking a 4-bit representation. So 4-bit representation of binary representation of 1 is 1 and 2 is 0 0 1 0, 3 is 0 0 1 1 and let's 4 is 0 0 1, this is 1 0 0 and let's take another bigger number 8 which is 1 0 0 0. So this is a binary representation of 1 2 3 4 and 8 in 4-bit binary representations. So if you carefully observe that the number which is power of 2 have only one set width, and here also while the number which is not a power of 2 which has more than one set width. So another thing, if we reduce 1 in our number, so let's say if we try to write n minus 1 which is 0 and binary representation of 0 is we already seen 0 0, and after that if we write binary representation of 2 minus 1 which is 1 and we already have binary representation of 1 is 0 0 0 1. Similarly for n equal to 3, if we write n minus 1 which is 2 and the binary representation of this is 0 0 1 0, and let me copy paste this and use for other test cases. This will be here and this is for this. So this n 4 minus 1 is 3 and 4 7 8 minus 7 1 is 7 and the binary representation of 7 is 1 1 1 and 3 is 1 1. So this is binary this is our number n and this is our number n minus 1. So this is n. So let me make it more clear for you guys to write this everything here. So this is our table. So if you can observe that the number which is power of 2 has only one set width, and the number which is preceded, if we do the bitwise OR of this like n and n minus 1, what we will get, let's see. So we will get 0 0 0 here. Similarly for this guy, so here we will get 0 1 0, this will be 0 again, and for this guy let me copy only this part and the other part we will calculate. So for this, if we do bitwise AND of this 0 0 0 1 1 and 0 1 0, we will get 0 0 1 0 which is 2, and here again for this if we do bitwise 0 which will be 0 0 0, and same here if we do this, this is also 0 0. So these all 4 number like 1 2 4 and 8 is the power of 2, and if we do bitwise AND of n and n minus 1 we are getting 0, otherwise we are not getting 0. So this is the approach of solving this using bit manipulation. So let's start the implementation. So the implementation is very simple. Just we will first check the number should be greater than 0, and the n bitwise AND with n minus 1 and n bitwise AND with n minus 1 is results us to 0. If it is result us to 0, then return true, otherwise return false. Let's compile our code, and it is compiling and we are getting expected answer for our custom inputs. Let's submit this bit manipulation code. So it is accepted, and this is like bitwise. As also you may observe, I already spoken, like if the number is power of 2, we will have exactly one set width. So we can also implement this in another way, the fourth way of this code problem. So let's comment out this and code, this will be here. I have to put the comment here again. So this is the third solution. Now we will we are going to implement the fourth solution here, which will be, we will use the count of bit set widths using the library methods. So return if n is greater than 0, if n is greater than 0, and count integer dot bit count. This class method, integer class method, will give us a bit count. If it is 1, then we can say that it is a power of 2. So that's it, we will return this. So this is our 4 solution. Let's compile it. So it is compiling and we are getting the expected answer. Let's submit this as well. So it is accepted. So total 4 solution I explained, and I will basically put the timestamp. You can visit whatever you want, or if you want to watch whole, you can watch the whole video. Thank you. If you like my solutions, please hit like button and subscribe to my channel for future upcoming videos.